Hi there, thanks for joining us. This is Michelle, and I'm here with Laura and her dog Meemo. Laura recently adopted Meemo, and today is our second training session together. Laura offered to let you have a little peek into our training session so that you can see how the live video sessions work. Just keep in mind that this is Meemo's training session, and there are several ways to teach behaviors. We use only positive reinforcement methods, and we'll tailor the training to fit your needs and with whatever works best for your dog. Okay, so last session we taught Meemo stay with duration and distance. So there's 3 parts to stay: duration, distance, distractions. So because Meemo already knows the duration and distance, today we're going to start working with distractions. And the first thing we're going to start with is teaching him not to dash out an open door. So Laura, go ahead and tell him to stay.
Stay.
Now you're just going to crack the door. Good, go ahead and close it and then reward him. So we want to break distractions down at first. Stay.
Stay.
Now go ahead and open that door a little bit further. Good. Go ahead and close it and reward him.
Yes.
Remind him to stay as soon as you gave him the treat. Stay.
Stay.
Perfect. Now go ahead and open that door a little bit more. And we close it. And reward him.
Yes. Stay.
Good. Now go ahead and open the door all the way. Now you're going to remind him to stay as you step through the door.
Stay.
Now go ahead and come back to reward him.
Yes.
Stay.
Stay.
Okay, so now you're going to go through the door again. Remind him to stay and then
Stay.
drop your leash. Good. Go back and reward again.
Yes.
Well, he's doing really good. Stay.
Stay.
Okay, so now you're going to go to the second door. Remind him to stay
Stay.
and just crack that door. Now, same thing. You're going to come back and reward.
Yes.
Stay.
Stay.
Really important to tell him to stay as soon as you give him the treat. Meemo doesn't seem to be too distracted with this, but it is important when there are big distractions that they get that reminder to stay right away. Otherwise, sometimes they think that the treat means that they can get up. So, okay, let's tell him to stay one more time.
Stay.
Go ahead and head to the next door. And you'll remind him to stay before you open the door.
Stay.
You're always watching over your shoulder, keeping an eye on him. Good, let's come back and reward. Since that is the door that leads to the
Yes.
outside, we want to make sure that you would catch him quickly if he were to break that stay. Remind him to stay.
Stay. Stay.
Okay, so we'll do that again. Go ahead and head towards the door.
Stay.
All right. So as long as they're doing well, we can keep building. So he hasn't broken the stay. He's doing really good.
Yes. Stay.
All right. So now you're going to go ahead and just do a knock right on the door right there. Just knock on the door. Good. Then you would reward.
Yes.
So we're just breaking all these distractions down into little pieces. Stay.
Stay.
So let's go ahead to the second door. You remind him to stay, and then you're going to knock on that door. Good. Go back and reward. And so these are called triggers. The triggers of the door. Knocking, opening the door. Stay.
Stay.
So since he didn't break on the knock and he didn't break on the opening of the door, now we're going to combine those.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead and go to the second door again.
Stay.
You're going to knock and then open the door. Nice.
Come on.
Go back and reward. So Laura got a little ahead of the schedule here, but that's all right.
sorry.
That's okay. He stayed. He didn't
Yes.
break. Good. Stay.
Stay.
But that's pretty much what we were going to do next. So
Oh,
go ahead.
sorry.
That's okay. Go ahead and head to the door. Knock.
Stay.
Open the door, and then you'll talk.
Come on.
Good. Go back and reward. So he's doing awesome.
Yes.
Okay. Remind him to stay one more time.
Stay.
Go ahead and close that door all the way now. You'll return. Close that door too. Be careful of the leash. Sit. Stay.
Stay.
Ah, so he thought because you picked up the leash, I think he thought that meant he was going to be able to go with you.
Yeah.
So actually, let's work off of that. So remind him to stay.
Stay.
Drop the leash. Good. Open the door, because he did good with all of that. Reward him.
Yes.
Remind him to stay.
Stay.
Go ahead and step through the door. Then just return. Now pick up the leash. Good. Now reward that. Yes.
Yes.
Because it's just about teaching them. Good. Keep them in a stay.
Stay.
It's just about teaching them that you are in that stay until I release you. It doesn't matter what's happening, until I release you. So you picking up the leash was not a release. So now you can go ahead and release them. Which
Free.
is free.
Free.
Good
Yay.
boy.
Good.
Wow, he did awesome.
Yeah.
Very good. So right there, we did stay work with the door, like in case you were going to have a visitor or somebody over. Obviously, there's also times where you're going to have him walk through the door with you. In that situation, you would still be holding the leash. And then typically we would say, let's go, because that means walk with me.
Oh, okay.
So anytime you go to take him outside, you would do the same exact thing. You would have him sit and stay. You would step through the door first, and then you would release him through. And so, that helps in teaching a dog not to dash out an open door.
Right.
That they have to wait until you release them.
Gotcha.
Okay? So Meemo did really good. Actually, this is the first time we were doing this, and I'm really surprised that he didn't break it all. So that was awesome. So typically, most dogs would be a little bit more excited, breaking a little bit faster. But because he did well, we were able to move pretty quickly. The next part of this would be if you had somebody to help you, somebody being on the other side of the door, knocking, actually talking to the person on the other side of the door.
Okay.
All right. So do you have any questions on that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, awesome. So we're going to keep working with Meemo in his training session here. So again, just keep in mind this was just a quick peek into our training, but there's so much more that we do in our programs to ensure your dogs will be reliable with the training and listen to you when you need them to. So just get in touch and tell us about your dog. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to training with you and your dog soon.